Hello everyone, in this class we are going to discuss about what is analog communication. Analog communication, it is generally a combination of two words, analog and communication. First of all, we are going to talk about what is communication and then we will move on to what is analog. Okay, communication. Communication is generally a Latin word which means to share. Consider you are speaking with your friend. You are speaking with your friend, which means you are sharing some information, right? So, sharing any form of information, which may be audio, video, or any form of information is called communication. So, that is communication. Basically, communication is sharing of information. And next, so information is again divided into two types. One is digital and another one is analog. So, analog is a signal which varies continuously with every instant of time. See here, for example, this is time, this is information. At every instant, for each and every instant of time, information is changing, and this is analog. Now, let me give you an example of digital signal. For example, this is digital signal. See here, from here to here, information is same. That means there is no change in information. And again, from here to here, information is again same. So what happens is here information is same for particular instant of time, and again the information is same. That means here information is not continuously changing with respect to time. So this can be represented digitally. So this is digital signal and this is analog signal. So now, I think now you got what is analog and what is digital signal. So now coming to analog signal, analog communication. So combining these two terms, analog and communication, which means sharing information which varies continuously with respect to time. And again, generally, when we are discussing about what is analog communication, and before going in detail about that, we need to know two words. One is modulation and another one is demodulation. Okay, actually this is a very vast term, that is modulation, but now just a brief introduction will be enough. In next class we will discuss what is modulation. See, modulation means change in something, and demodulation means retrieving original information from something. Let us consider this is a message signal which we are sending. So for to obtain better communication, we will be changing this low frequency signal into a high frequency signal using this carrier. How? Let's see. This is carrier, right? We will change the characteristics of this carrier signal in accordance with this message signal. In accordance with this message signal, that is, now we will be getting this is what the wave we get after modulation. So this is modulation, and now what is demodulation? We need to retrieve this signal from this one. Actually this is the original signal. We convert it into this after modulating, and demodulating means reverse, quite opposite of modulation. So we will do the same steps but in a reverse way and retrieve this signal. So that is what is the meaning of modulation and demodulation. Modulation means changing characteristics of a carrier signal in accordance with a message signal, and in case of demodulation, it is a process of shifting the frequency spectrum. Though it appears as a very high level words, but it is same as I said before. We are shifting frequency spectrum means here look at this. This is high frequency wave, right? But actually we are retrieving this signal. That means we are converting this high frequency signal. I mean we are retrieving low frequency signal from high frequency signal. That means we are shifting. That means we are getting low frequency from high frequency. So high frequency signal to get original baseband frequency range. We are getting, this is all done in order to retrieve the original message signal. So these are two basic terms that we need to know before going to discuss about what is analog communication and what are the components and what are the techniques. And next, parts of communication. Generally, apart from all this, consider you are speaking with your friend. You are speaking with your friend means consider this as you and this as your friend. You are speaking with him and he is listening. You are speaking means you are sharing information. So you are the source. And he is listening means he is receiving information. So he is receiver. Then without a proper channel, you can't transmit the information. Like consider you are speaking and there is a heavy storm. Can he receive the signal properly? No, right? That means the channel through which you are communicating, whether we are communicating through air, so it is very important for communication. So this is channel through which we are communicating. Even so, this is basic communication. Like we are speaking to our friend who is like just beside us. So for every communication, three parts are mostly important. They are source, channel and receiver. Source is nothing but who sends information or who gives information, and receiver is who receives information, and channel is through which information is sharing. This is basically how communication takes place. But for example, now consider your friend is far away from you, like not just beside you but far away, like you are in one town and your friend is in another town. Now you want to share information. Is it possible like you call him from here and he listens? No, right? Then comes analog communication. That is source, which means you are communicating to him. But as I said before, you are in one town and he is in another town. You can't just call him, I mean like you can't just shout his name and he listens. You need to, so there comes analog communication, means we are converting our audio signal into electrical signal using transmitter, which is a set of electronic devices which helps in converting audio to electrical energy. You might be asking what is that device. Let me tell you, that is transducer. Generally, transducer is a electronic device which converts one form of energy to other form. So here it is converting audio to electrical energy. And as I said before, you are speaking and you get you convert it into electrical signal. This is the electrical signal obtained. But here if you see, the frequency is very low and it can't get transmitted for a very long distance. So to get better communication, we will again modulate this using modulation process, and we will convert it into high frequency signal. Is this, and now we will transmit it using some antenna, and this will be passed through a channel and it will reach receiver. And see here, so now you are speaking something, and the transmitter which has transducer converts audio signal into electrical signal, and this electrical signal, I mean transducer converts audio to electrical signal, and this is again modulated to get better communication. And this is transmitted through a channel where there may be a chance of adding unwanted noise. Like you are speaking and there may be a chance, right? There may be chance of adding unwanted noise, and some noise is added. And now when it reaches receiver, it needs to be retrieved. That means we are getting this signal at the receiver end, but this is not the actual message signal we sent, right? We sent this signal, so we need to convert this signal into this signal. This is what happened at receiver. As I said before, that process is called demodulation, and we will convert this signal again into this original signal using demodulation. and and this is electrical signal. So for us to we can't understand what electrical signal conveys, right? So again, using transducer, we will convert that signal again into some audio signal. That what happens in analog communication as a basic part. So basic part is, first you will send some signal, and transmitter which has many electronic devices will helps in modulating and transmitting these signals through a channel, and at the receiver end we will convert the received signal into the original message signal using demodulation, and there will be having another electronic devices which helps in uh, extracting the exact signal which is I mean, like, we will not be getting exact message signal, but we will get a message signal which is close, I mean, like, closer to this one. That is parts. See, source is a medium which sends a message, and transmitter couples the message into a channel using high frequency signals, and channel is a medium used for transmission of signals, and receiver is a signal which changes our signal into its original form. So this is basics of analog communication. That is what is communication and what is analog communication and what are parts. Thank you.